Hi everyone, this is Josie with firstthecoffee.com. Welcome back to my channel. In this tutorial, we're going to go over how to make the Moss Stitch Dishcloth. Now, the Moss Stitch is also called the linen stitch. It's a really versatile stitch to use in many patterns for scarves, cowls, blankets, you name it. This is a really easy stitch to make. If you're new to crochet, do not worry. If you can do a single crochet and you can do a chain, you can do this stitch. All it is alternating between single crochet and a chain. Sometimes people call the even moss stitch the moss stitch, and it is actually different. It's a half double crochet and a slip stitch that's alternated. And I do have a dishcloth pattern with that available, and I'll link down to that in the description below too if you'd like to check that out. And there is a written pattern available on my website for this. You can get an ad-free PDF of this by signing up to my newsletter, and I'll leave a link for that down in the description below. Okay, to make this dishcloth, you're just going to need some cotton yarn. For this one, I'm using the loops and threads from Michaels, the Capri Eco Cotton. This is a really nice cotton yarn. It's 85% cotton and 15% polyester. It's really soft. So if you're not a fan of the other cotton yarns, such as Lily's Sugar and Cream, because of how rough it is, this might be a good option for you to try. And you'll also need a 4mm crochet hook. And the finished size of this is 7 inches by 7 inches. Okay, to start with, we'll need to create a foundation chain. So you want to make your slip knot. And you'll want to do a chain of 37. If you want to change the size, just make sure it's an odd number. And squiggle says hi. And hi again. Okay, for row 1, we're going to start in the third chain from the hook. So you got your first, second, and third. So we're going in right here, and we're just going to do a single crochet. So just insert your hook into the chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over again, and pull through both loops on your hook. Then you'll want to chain 1, and we'll skip this stitch, and then we're going into the next one, and we're just doing another single crochet. So this is the stitch that you put the first single crochet in, skipping this one and doing a single crochet in this one. And then we're chaining 1 again, doing the same thing, skipping 1 chain, doing a single crochet in this one. Then chain 1, skip 1, single crochet in the next. And we're just going to continue this all the way across, chaining 1, skipping a stitch, and then single crocheting in the next. Okay, at the end of the row, we're skipping this stitch because we just did a crochet here, chaining 1, and then in this last stitch, we're doing a single crochet. Okay, so you'll want to turn your work. And after turning, we're going to chain 2. Now, the reason we are chaining after we turn on this is because in this pattern, it makes your edges straighter. If you chain first and then turn, it tends to make them kind of bump out and you'll have ridges on your edge. This is the single crochet that we just did. And we have 2 chains here, and these will make a chain space for the beginning of the row. So we're going into the first chain space of the previous row, which is this hole you see right here. We're not going into the stitch, we're going into the space, and we're just going to single crochet in that space. And then you want to chain 1 again. So we're skipping this stitch. So we're skipping this stitch, and we're going into this space here. And we're just doing a single crochet in that chain space. Then we chain 1, skip that stitch, and go into the chain space. And do another single crochet. We just do this all the way across. Okay, when you get at the end of row 2, and this will continue on for all the rows after this. This looks like the last chain space, but it's not. So you're going to single crochet in that. You're going to chain 1. And we have this chain 2 space right here. So we're going to insert our hook in that chain space there and just do a single crochet. And then you'll just turn your work and chain 2 again to start the next row. And just like before, we're skipping this first stitch and we're going into the chain space. Just doing a single crochet. Chain 1, single crochet in the next chain space. Okay, you will just continue to repeat this same row all the way up through row 33. And once you're at the end of row 33, you can fasten off and weave in your ends, or you can keep going if you'd like this to be something longer. Just keep repeating that same row over again.